holding the lift.
Oh, yes.
There are some people that are very fast to just spam the close button. They point the middle finger.
Gentlemen, press.
Big 1 to 4. It's good to be in Singapore. This is the SG Draft Podcast. I'm your host, Media Leon, and welcome to another episode of the SG Draft Podcast presented by the Chit Podcast Network. Now, for those of you that are tuning in via YouTube or any sort of podcasting platform, hi again. Thank you so much for giving us a try, for giving us a listen. We're just a bunch of Singaporeans that want to be gentlemen. Father gentlemen.
After you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jordan. And now I'm joined by three people who know that manners maketh men. I'm joined by the drafting crew, Brendan and Jordan, and also a brand new participant in our drafts, Amoz. Mozi, welcome to the draft.
Thank you, guys. I'm so honored to be here.
Thank you so much for deciding to hop onto this podcast. I just want to ask you, this is your first ever draft podcast. Are you excited to come on?
I'm stoked. I hope I win this time, but you know what they say.
Yeah, we may be very nice gentlemen, maybe give you a win, but unlikely. Now, I think for the audience, as you would know, a lot of the Chit Chatter crew, actually, we grew up with each other. So like myself, Jordan, Amoz, and Brendan, we did sort of like grow up together, especially our childhood, teenage years lah. Actually, Amoz, out of everyone in the Chit Chatter, I think I know you the longest, excluding Eldet lah. I mean,
Yeah, church and like phonics class. I love it.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we did phonics together. Yeah, Auntie Debbie, right? Correct.
Yes.
Amos, do you remember that your alarm clock, my alarm clock used to be your laugh?
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yes.
When was this?
Correct, right? He got one time he said...
Yeah, I remember. Yes. Because he had the funniest laugh. Yeah.
That's so weird.
In hindsight now as adult, I'm like, this is so funny. I'm like, this is weird. Yeah.
If only we can find back the recording.
I think gone already. That one was in like a Sony Ericsson phone.
Oh,
wow.
That's good. Keep it that way.
That one have to Bluetooth it to this laptop then.
Infrared or something.
Yeah,
Right?
infrared or something like that lah. I also have a very vivid memory, right, of us working together at Uncle Eric's.
Yes, we all were there one holiday season, is it?
Yes. The secondary school holidays. Yeah,
secondary school holidays. And then, do you remember, Amos, that we were working at like the downstairs area, and then I lent you my iPod to listen to the Russell Peters, the stand-up comedy.
Oh yes. That was the in thing of our generation, the Russell Peters and all his racist jokes.
Yeah.
Okay, see, like the whole floor, everyone is miserable except this Amos. He's just laughing.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Just gotta bring some joy into the misery.
Yeah, but Amos, we are very happy to have you on our podcast. A true gentleman.
Thank you.
Speaking of gentlemen, as you can see from our thumbnail, this week's draft is going to be gentleman moves. I actually had this thought. Let's say Ah Beng dresses very horribly, okay? But he has a very kind heart. Does that make him a gentleman? Like, how much % of it is like grooming? How much is it like manners and stuff like that lah?
No, so honestly, actually, I feel Ah Bengs are naturally quite gentlemanly, especially because they always stand up for the girls, you know.
Are you saying that technically clothing or like how you present yourself is not as important to becoming a gentleman? It's more the manners lah.
You know, gentlemen always, if you remember those English gentlemen, right? They always present themselves very well. Then they always wear like, you always imagine them in like a vest, in a shirt, yeah,
a nice three-piece shoot with a
nice
monocle.
three-piece, yes, correct, yes.
Technically, you're saying that there is an element of it where it's like you do have to present yourself well to become a gentleman. So by right, does that mean that all Abengs are not?
They are gentlemen in nature, but not the full set of they're not a complete set.
maybe to Abing to dress well is like wearing those black color essential shirts.
Oh, it's nice though.
Oh, shots fired.
Yeah, man.
Essential.
Like the one I'm wearing right now.
No. Oh, hey, my mom got me this.
So hopefully from this draft, we'll all be able to learn a bit more about how to be a gentleman. But first, we're going to talk about last week's draft. Last week's draft was the Singlish draft. I think we had a lot of fun doing this episode. The results were that Paul won the draft. I was second, Jordan was third, and then Jin Yong was fourth. I don't know if you all recall Paul's team, right? But I think his team was really like very funny. Like I got a lot of people that text me and say like, wow, his team is really very like clever lah. It's the phrases that he picked like catch no ball, the idea. Yeah, what can is can.
It's more on the foreigner who don't understand at all.
Yes, correct. Exactly. Yeah. But what about you, George? I mean, like you're the only one that was on the podcast as well. Do you have any regrets or things you wish you could have changed?
Too much PCK.
Oh, too much. Yeah. I regret, right, that none of us picked walao. I really regret. Yeah, I was like, this.
Yeah. No, that's the most used English term actually.
And as I was telling my wife, right, I was like, I didn't pick it. And she's like, walao, why you never?
Slap in the face.
Yeah, overall it was quite a fun episode. So if you want to watch that, I'll put it in the link in our bio below lah. Okay, now for this week's draft, we're going to be talking about gentleman moves. Now, some things for us to clarify. I think that term being a gentleman is quite open and broad. And there will be times where I feel a gentleman move is similar to a romantic move. I just want to ask you guys, right, how do you feel about this? Do you think that like romantic moves count? Because I think that there are certain gentleman moves that they can be done romantically, which is like it should overlap lah. Do you know what I mean?
Like they're usually quite similar. Is because a lot of the Korean dramas and movies, right, they use the gentleman moves, right, to make the and that's the point where the girl's heart melts. You know, when a guy is being a very classy gentleman, and so that's why that's where I feel like it makes sense. Yeah.
I think the term gentleman, it does come from those British times where it was like courting a lady or being chivalrous lah in a way.
Yeah.
Now another thing I would like to ask, we have to differentiate moves versus traits in a way. Can be a physical move, like okay, I'm doing an act or something like that, right? But it's also like metaphorical in a sense. Is that you know what I mean? Like it's like I do this thing so that I will get this outcome, but it's not a physical thing.
It's not exemplification of the trait lah, basically, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Ooh, spicy.
All good to go.
So traits is not allowed. We have to rephrase.
It has to be a move, like you're doing something.
Action. It has to be
Yeah,
an action. Not,
it has to be an action.
Okay.
A verb.
So if I want to choose this trait, I need to
rephrase it to become an action. Yes.
Action.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
No word limit as to how much like words for each. Just because just start to clarify, you know.
He's gonna write I'm
not gonna write a poem.
All right. I put all our names inside spin the wheel. All of us will have an equal portion of the wheel. Because this is Amos' first draft, I feel it would be a bit unfair if I were to put the advantage here. So I'll use the advantage the next time that I'm on. So all of us will have an equal portion of the wheel. Jordan, you are green. I am red. Amos, you are blue. And Brendan, you are orange. I guess you get the idea. Okay, I'm gonna spin the wheel now.
Big money.
And it is Jordan.
Hey.
What position would you like? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
2.
2. Okay. Safe pick. Jordan will go number 2. Next up, it is me. Oh.
No. Come on.
I will go number 3.
Gentleman.
I don't want to go first.
No.
Okay, Brendan, Amos.
Hey, Brendan, let's go. Number 1.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Amos.
Hey.
Would you like 1 or 4?
Number 4.
It's-
Just because Brendan wants number 4, I'll just take number 4.
Very nice, very nice. And the official draft order for this week will be Brendan first, Jordan second, myself third, and Amos fourth. Amos will get back to end off the first round. All right, boys, let's get right into the gentleman draft. All right, with the first pick in the Gentleman Moves draft, Brendan, the true gentleman. What is your first overall pick?
I don't know.
You don't know? Are you a true gentleman?
I am. Trust
If
me,
you
I
are a
am.
true gentleman, you would skip your turn. Why you speak blank?
Ladies first.
are you picking?
What am I picking? Let me see. I don't know where to put. But I feel like the first pick being too romantic of a gesture. I feel it's a bit crazy.
Why? But we said that the origins of being a gentleman come from chivalrous.
Yeah,
origins,
true.
yeah.
Being a gentleman. Wow. Okay, sure. Ayo.
A few moments later.
No, I really can't decide. Okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. I don't got
You
it.
got it.
Ah, okay.
What do you know?
Okay. I feel this is like the clear, like in all the shows, right? My mind's crashing. I don't put Desmond Doss. Okay, Ken, I know already.
Desmond Doss of the gentleman.
Desmond Doss. Okay, so I always I think being gentleman, as you watch a lot of movies, right? This is very gentlemanly, and you don't have to do this just for the ladies. You're holding the door for someone. Yeah.
No, this is a good pick. Yeah, it's a nice pick,
nice.
brother. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
When a lot of people think of gentleman moves, this is one of the first things that they think of. Like, it's very gentlemanly to hold the door for somebody. lah.
Recently, I just saw another podcast that actually was talking about this. Right? Is it ungentlemanly to not hold a door for somebody? Like, let's say you open the door, right? You look back, right, and you eye contact with the person, right? Then you have to gauge like how far the person is. Then and how far is too far? You know, you get what I mean? Because if you hold when you hold a door and they're too far, right, you sort of like force them to hurry up as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I get what I mean. It's like
Yes.
they hasten their speed just a bit, like
Just to reach here. But it's like, imagine it's like they're all the way across the other room. Then you hold the door. Then you just like, I'm waiting for you. Then they have to like, it's like a brisk running.
But I think this is a good pick. Like, and at times also, the doors, right, especially in like all those like industrial estates or whatever, like the doors are damn heavy. So sometimes the woman, right, they struggle to just open the door and say in general.
Yeah.
And I think also, especially if they're carrying a lot of things, like if it's not easy to go and open a door, lah. Then it's quite a good pick, right? Yeah.
It's my top 10.
My top 11 lah.
I was like, top 2 picks is like, top 10.
Wow, thanks guys.
Brendan will be like, what? I spent so much time thinking.
I'm
you.
Desmond Dossing this.
All right, Jordan, you're up next. What are you going to take?
All right. I will start off with a gentleman always walks a woman home.
It's a good pick.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Dang.
Even if it's like damn far, Jordan.
What the next day, sir?
Hey, stay GP okay.
Yeah. Like, do I want to be a gentleman today?
Long distance relationship. I don't like this.
Amos, were you shaking your head? No.
No, because all my girlfriends live in the east, man. It's like it's not practical as Brendan said lah. It's like walao, you want me to like take bus back, take Grab there man, every day? Cannot be lah, walao.
I've tried like I stay in the east, then like here my girlfriend like stay in the west. Okay, maybe I'll just take MRT till there at Choa Chu Kang or something. But I don't like. You just like that, I just go back from there.
Last time whenever this happens, right? Like when I go on a date and then after that I want to send a girl home, right? Then after that when they don't let me, right, then I say, "Oh, if I don't send you, my mother will beat me," you know.
What?
Because some people very paiseh, like don't need send me. Then it's like it's just a joke. But let's say if you don't have any interest in a girl, right, will you still send her home?
A true gentleman would lah, but
A true gentleman would, right? Yeah.
a true gentleman would.
I mean, I would normally just send the person to the bus stops or nearest MRT stations, and then just get them to text us when they reach home or something. Yeah.
Correct. Because don't you think if you sending a girl, let's say you
taking
go
away.
really very, very out of the way, right? If you go very out of the way, don't you think you're sending a very mixed signals to the girl?
That's true.
Right.
Yeah. So in a way, like you're being a gentleman by not being a gentleman, right?
Gentleman,
Like,
yeah.
I don't want to mislead you. So,
Yeah.
bitch, take the. I have you check 961 coming in 5 minutes.
I make sure I can wait for the bus with you.
All right. A gentleman always walks a woman home is off the board as a good pick. Okay, myself, I'm up next. I will also go to this womanly path, like being a gentleman to a woman. I would say it's like helping to carry things in general.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
there are times, right, especially those older generations, like the men really don't help the woman carry stuff, especially in our Singaporean culture. I don't know if you watch it, like notice when you all go to supermarkets and stuff like that. Guy will just pay for the thing, right? Then the woman have to lug all the like 5 supermarket things or like or like they have to push it in a trolley and stuff like that. But I do think that is very minimal thing that you should do to help like a person lah. If you know that they are struggling to carry something, of course, if it's like a small thing, like they're like a small plastic bag, of course you don't be stupid and go and like, yeah. But I think as long as you can see that they need a hint of help, right, you should just offer a bit to like go and help lah. Yeah. Any of you guys who have picked this? It's your one of your picks. Yeah.
My top 4.
All right. I'm going to say helping to carry things in general. Okay. Next up, Amos, what's your next pick?
Okay, nice. Wow. Damn. Okay, this is tough, man. I feel your heat now, Brandon. Ooh.
The pressure.
Just curious, Amos, do you get your first choices?
Yes. Yeah, still got. Yeah. I think my first one will be it's waiting for everyone's food to arrive before you eat. Especially if you go to hawker center or food court.
Oh, nice one.
Yes, that's really very gentlemanly. I don't do that.
Yeah, so you're like one of my friends lah, basically. Practical.
Yeah. I finish the food before everybody comes in. I'm just like, you're still eating?
Oh, you go for round 2. You go for round 2, then they come for you.
Yeah.
I think like sometimes as a gentleman, you're okay if like other people have their food first. You also feel very bad that they're waiting for you to eat your food, right? Correct. So you don't mind that they eat first lah, but it's just more like you don't mind waiting to have other people, like everyone all eat together lah, correct?
Yeah, I don't mind. Okay lah, depends on who also lah, but usually I'll wait lah, usually. If too long then I'll tell the person, sorry lah, I eat first lah. I got no time, you go back to meeting already. I'll then just eat first, yeah.
Do you think that this adds a layer of peer pressure to other people that want to eat? Where it's like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh shit, this Amos is not eating.
Oh yeah, spoil market. Really spoil market, this guy.
Yes. So it happened to me before. So me and my friend, okay, so there were like a group of like 5 of us, right? We went to hawker center. So me and my other friend, I usually don't like to choose the stalls that usually have to wait damn long, that kind. So I always go for the maybe average to short queues. So me and my other friend came back first. Then he was like, he's the kind that just very practical lah. He just eat first. Then I'm like, I just look at him. Hey, wait for them lah, walao. They haven't come back yet. You want to eat already? Then by the time they come back, right, he finished 3/4 already. Then I'm like, bro, where's the fun in there? You gotta eat together. Then the food tastes better.
Yeah.
Wow, writing a book this guy. No, but like let's say it's 吃茶, then understandable lah. But if it's like like at a hawker center where everybody ordering their own food. You must give respect to the hawkers. They cook your food. They cook, when they cook it, right, they expect it to be eaten hot. This to truly expect.
Okay, true. So true. So if on the flip side, I'm the one that make people wait, right? I'll tell them, hey, don't say just eat first. Like I feel bad lah. Sometimes your food damn hot. Yeah.
Brandon speaking like a non-gentleman. Okay. All right. After that, what are you gonna pick, Amos? Your next pick.
Okay, I'm gonna run it by you guys. It's quite similar to Jordan's one, but more so is asking my friends to text me after they've reached home lah. Like let's say if I don't send them, so can lah.
Yeah, it can. It's just that Jordan didn't pick it, but he tipped it. Like he tipped the pick accidentally. Right?
Yeah, I saw you also wanted to pick that, right? Yeah, usually especially those like younger friends, right? Then like they got curfew or whatever, then just ask them to text the group chat lah. Like, hey, are you home already? Everyone home? Okay, then go sleep.
Jordan, you're gonna pick this next. Were you?
No.
Oh no. Okay.
He took the pick.
But it's one of the picks that you consider lah.
No, it's not in my list.
Oh, it's not even on your list.
Gotcha.
Sorry. Okay, you tip a pick, but I still think that this is a good pick. Like similar to the other one, right? Do you think that it sends mixed signals if you ask like a girl that you're not interested in, like to text you when you're home?
I think
this is okay. I think this is more okay than sending the girl home. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's your 961?
Is the bus ride long?
All right. My next pick. I think Brandon, you and I both know that I do not like it when I'm late for things, right?
Oh,
so I think a very good gentlemanly move is to be early for appointments.
Yes,
it's just to be early
that
in general.
Is punctuality. Yes, that's the be punctual.
No, I'm gonna put be early. Be early.
Yes. 5 minutes, always 5 minutes early. Yeah. And you see all gentlemen, they always reach earlier. They have a tea.
Yeah, they have a tea. Tea time. Yeah.
I've just arrived as well.
Yeah. I was just waiting for you. Yeah. I personally don't like it when I'm late because I feel that if you value other people's time also, you should be early lah. And there's a very famous saying that I really like. I quite live by like if you are early means you're on time. And then if you're on time means you are late lah. And then if you're late means you're being a burden. Now,
Wow.
I know that there are special occasions where it's like your wife makes you late or something like that. Me and Brandon, we talk about this quite often. But I feel that you should always sort of do your best to be early for an appointment. And I think it reflects a lot of like you are dependable, you're responsible for time. And also I think you value other people's time also lah. I was very pleasantly surprised. I was going to say this like that. Initially, before we wanted to have Amoz on the podcast, we were supposed to meet for dinner at 6:30, right? And then I reached the Burger King at 6 p.m. And then I was like, oh, I'm early. Like, yeah, like I'm early for the appointment. And then after that, this Jordan and Amos, they were already there. La. So it's like very gentlemanly, like everyone was already early for the appointment. La. Is any of you guys who have picked this as your
Yes.
Damn, no.
No.
That was good. That was really good.
That's good.
Yeah, okay. Okay, next up, Jordan, what are you going to take?
All right. I think this is crucial. Being a good listener.
I feel this is a trait.
Yeah. Not action.
Okay.
Unless you say like,
Listening well. Listen
Slow
when
to
she speaks.
slow to response, but open to.
no, I think there is a way that you can phrase it to where, would you say like maybe listen more and talk less or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Listen
yeah.
more and talk less.
Okay, as in.
Okay.
Oh, gentleman.
Okay.
Yeah, but Amos, what do you feel? Do you feel it's a trait or do you feel it's like...
I guess it's a trait. Like, if you are, let's say, you're generally like by nature a very conversationalist, then maybe you intentionally made the choice to not want to hold back lah. Yeah, I think that's I feel that's gentlemanly lah. I don't know.
It's also a skill to not just listen and then like don't talk. Like you have to know when to balance the like, okay, I'm listening to you, where I'm gonna like talk and then ask you questions and stuff like that lah.
I recently hear this article or hear this like short podcast saying that those people who don't talk or normally in silence they know more than those people who talk more. Those who ever talk really more than them are the more trying to showcase themselves. They have more ability than what you think, guys. What you guys think I am?
I think it's a very important skill knowing when not to talk. Yeah.
True.
So they always say
Sometimes
empty vessels make the most noise.
Yeah, ouch. No, from the noises one here. Okay. All right. Well, Brandon, your next two picks. What are you going to take after that? You're back to back.
Back to back. Okay. Oh, I don't know how to phrase this. Okay. Yeah. So it's standing on the curbside. You know. You got it?
Yeah, it's a good pick.
Yeah, so making sure, especially when you're walking at you're on across the road, and I feel this is because it's like showing off a protective nature.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's like you're trying to protect from the oncoming traffic or like or any sort of incident that might happen. Because this type of thing, right, is really like a flash of a second, something might happen. So you're making a cautious. Yeah, mental decision to be like, I'm going to protect you at the minimum. Yeah, it might go unnoticed at times also. Like, they might not know that this is a gentleman move. But yeah, you're being a considerate person. But Jordan, you want to pick this as well, right?
Yeah, I thought Brandon would not. So that's...
All right, what are you going to take after that?
Okay, the next one is... whenever you go to... actually, I don't know how to phrase this correctly, whether can I do both or not, but... It's when you go pick a girl or you go to their house, you don't go empty-handed.
Okay. Don't go empty-handed.
So only girls' house
No, because I was going to say that because I was going to say in the sense of like you make sure you buy flowers when you or even when you let's say you go and visit the parents, you always bring something when you are going to visit a person's home. You know?
Okay.
Don't go to a home empty-handed. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Don't go to a home empty-handed. Yeah. I have this pick quite high up on my thing. I think it's like top 5. Especially when you go to a home party or whatever, and then technically you don't need to pay.
Yes.
It's like, yeah. And then, but there are some people, right, they'll come and then they just like, they don't pay. Like then, and they do it often. They come and indulge or whatever. Yeah. But I think it's a small, nice gesture to like, okay, I just bring like maybe a bottle of wine or like maybe I buy desserts or like I buy fruits or something like that. Then it sort of shows like, okay, I'm also trying to
put in effort. Correct. Yeah, I'm not just here to just take. I'm also not just here to receive. I also want to give something. You know, make sure that I contribute in some way or another.
If you're dating someone, right, when you go to their house, you give the parents something. Also
the same. So even as in it's the same. It's very gentlemanly when you pick the girl up for a date, right? Like when you buy her flowers, right, and then on top of that you buy something for the family as well, or like and something like something. So it puts you off as very classy. You know, like. wow, you don't just think of me, you think of my family as well. Wow, you classy.
Score already lah, score.
Yeah.
I got an old chunky.
I got some fish ball, some sotong. I'm not sure what you like, but I got the set. Set A.
Yeah, okay. Good pick. Don't go to home empty-handed. Okay, Jordan, what are you going to pick next?
I think this is quite important.
Mhm.
Especially during when you're in a conversation, maintain eye contact.
Okay, yeah, this is a nice one. Yeah, maintaining eye
Yeah,
contact, yeah.
Like last time when I had a date, this girl can ask you question. How are you, Jordan? Like what? You're talking to me?
What if she got caught eye or something, right?
Oh, brother.
She's looking at you. So, hey, Jordan, but she's actually looking at you.
Yeah.
What if you say that? She got eye. Oh, okay, yeah. But I think this is a manners thing also, in a way.
Yeah.
Like having good manners is to maintain eye contact. But there are some times where it's like, you know, like when you gaze too long, it's like a bit weird. Like there's I think
Yeah.
Like,
It's too much. It's too
I
much.
think
Yeah.
a good way to like you're tired of looking at the eye level, like you can always look down, but you don't look elsewhere. Because if you're looking elsewhere beside the head or shoulder, it's like you're not paying attention and all this. Yeah. So long as head down, I think you're still in the connection conversations.
I guess like in the head down, it sort of looks like you're thinking or like you're trying to process what they're trying to say.
Correct,
Like, and
correct.
stuff like that.
Body language.
Good. I'm maintaining eye contact. This is a good pick. Okay, I'm up next. This one is more of a metaphorical thing. I think that this is actually a very gentlemanly thing when someone does this, right? Is when they share credit when it is meant to be shared.
Oh,
Like, they make a
wow, this is
decision
very
to
good.
share.
This is very good.
Yeah. So I'm going to give an example, right? My direct boss now. One thing I really love about him, right, is that if like let's say he presents something or like whoever, right, he's very quick to acknowledge like, okay, this person did this I did this, we all did it as a team to do it together. I guess in a way it sort of uplifts the other people that is with the team in you lah. So it's like it's a small thing, but it sort of like knows that, okay, I value the work that you put into this project, or I value what you've done to put into this project lah. And I really don't like it, right, when people don't acknowledge other people that they help to do, and then they take all the credit. And it's like a very corporate thing lah, but it does happen quite often lah, especially in Singapore, because everyone is so competitive, right? That I don't know whether y'all can speak about this, but does it happen to you where it's like you help them do something, then they just take all the credit and stuff, and it's like
No, I agree, totally agree with you. Yeah, it's a lost art lah, I would say.
Yeah, it's a lost art lah. But on top of that, right, if people never help you do the thing, right, then yes, you take the full credit. Don't be stupid and like credit people when they never do anything. Let me like Okay, Amos, what are you going to pick next? Your next two picks.
Alright. This one is this one's I would say the reverse is a pet peeve of mine. Yeah, I'll explain more. So the pick I'm gonna go for is offering to pay, book, or order first.
Okay.
So let's say you go out in a group, right, and then let's say you go out and eat, then someone pays the bill first. But I think there's always this fear that people won't pay back, right? So that's why sometimes like so I try this quite cautiously lah. Sometimes if I know this person or these few people don't really pay back, then I'll be like, okay lah, I'll take it as a loss lah. I'll just take it as a loss and just forget about it. Yeah.
But it does happen where it's like sometimes they forget like one or two times or whatever. But then after a while, if they forget one or two times, then you're like, are you intentionally forgetting? Like,
yes, yeah. I don't have to beg you to like ask you to pay you back. It's like more of like a, I don't know, courtesy law. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. But for you, the gesture of paying first is like just to show like, I'll pay first, then after you, because it's a bit of a troublesome thing, right? In a way, like
correct. Yeah. They have to calculate all the thing, then split properly. Wow.
But I think booking also matters, because like booking is like you're going out of your way to help do something on behalf of everyone else lah. So yeah. Good pick. Okay, helping to pay, book, or order first. Okay, what are you going to take after that, Amos?
All right. I think my next one will be quite similar to what Media just picked. I think more so in terms of a corporate sense, right? Like it's don't interrupt the person when the person's talking. Yeah, especially now, like in this day and age when a lot of calls, like work calls, or even like podcasts like this is online also, right? It's very hard to not interrupt a person, like especially you don't know when, like latency issues or like lag. And then but just always giving the person the right to speak first law, or just maintaining some sort of time frame so that they can just Yeah.
Yeah, I think so as well. Yeah, I think there's a tendency for people like if they want to just quickly get their point across, right? They'll just
Yeah.
like they might interrupt you.
Yeah.
And sometimes,
Correct.
right, I feel that if they are not interested in the conversation, like I know Brandon, you touched on it before. Like some people,
Yeah.
right, you have friends where it's like they're not interested, then they just barge in with their own thing.
Correct.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, this topic not interesting. This is my topic. Then they're just like, wow, new topic. Yeah. Then you're just like, huh?
Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, good pick. I'm up next. A lot of my picks are actually gone. It might be a bit controversial, but I'll say it's like non-sexual compliments to women. In a way, it's like you compliment a woman, but you don't sexualize the person. You know what I mean?
Not on what she does and all this.
No, like I feel that you can compliment a woman physically also, but you don't sexualize the thing. It's like in a way, like let's say for instance, right, a woman like because I feel that a woman how they look, they put in effort to how they look.
Yeah.
So when you say something to the extent of like, wow, this hair looks very nice on you or something like that, right? It goes a long way to their to boost their confidence a lot. But it's like you, of course, you don't say like, let's say she's wearing a nice dress, right? It's like, okay, oh, this dress it makes you look very, wow, you look hot as AF or something. You don't say like it's damn stupid, right? I mean, like, yeah, can get confusing between like flirting and like complimenting and stuff there, right? That's why I think you have to not sexualize it. You have to just say like, okay, this looks very nice, or like, oh, I like this dress today, or like the something like that lah. And I think it'll go a long way to boost their confidence because this type of thing it does matter to them lah. Especially in Singapore corporates, I think they're very worried that they might come off as flirtatious or something like that lah.
No, I feel like especially for compliments, right, it really goes a long way. That's why actually I don't think you need to say non-sexual compliments because like people when you do compliments tastefully is usually like non-sexual. Complimenting is like when you compliment yeah,
maybe like
right.
tasteful compliments.
Tasteful compliments. Yes. Tasteful compliments. Yeah. Yes.
Complimenting tasteful. Thank you for helping me rephrase that.
No problem.
I normally, if I want, like, if for me, if I normally want to compliment like my female colleagues or they, I normally will like add a bit of joke to the end of it so that it won't be that awkward.
Okay. Care to give an example?
Yeah, like you look beautiful just today.
Oh, okay.
Not just goes both direction, no?
Yeah. They'll be like, huh?
Then we're like, huh? Just today only?
Okay. Next up, Jordan, what are you going to take?
Okay, I'm gonna clear this one first. Respecting personal time and space.
Okay, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like if they're going through something, I guess in a way you also know, like, yeah, should give you your own personal space kind of thing. Yeah, but there are times where it's like, okay, you're having too much personal space. Like it's like sometimes I need to pull you out of that lah. You know what I mean? Like,
correct. Don't let you dig yourself into a hole.
yeah, don't get in too deep a hole lah.
You know, I texted my colleague saying that I'm going through some personal stuff. So I need some time and space. Then he's the kind of colleague very happy lucky kind. Then the next morning, hey, how are you, Jordan? I need my time and space.
I feel like shit the same as yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
This is a good pick. All right, Brendan, your last two picks, what are you going to take?
I feel like this is what I used to like to do is I feel like but I don't know how to phrase it in a good way.
You just say it lah, then we will like help you rephrase it.
Yeah, I would feel like giving a woman your jacket, but not just for not just when she's cold. You know, like nowadays, it's quite common when you go out on a date, then you go, like, let's say you at down area Wisma, then you go and listen to those people singing, then you sit down on steps, or as long as you sit down somewhere that's a bit dirty, right? Then you take out a jacket and you put it on the floor for her. Yeah.
I was thinking more to the effect of like you
cold,
like,
right?
Cold.
Yeah. But both also, I also feel that it's in the effect of when she's cold also lah.
Is this one of your patented like dating moves?
Last time, yeah. I always leave house with a jacket or with a. Hey, sorry.
Yeah, the jacket move produced the son there.
Yeah.
Be a gentleman to your son.
Raising a gentleman.
All right. Good pick. Giving a woman your jacket. Okay, your last pick, Brandon. What are you gonna take?
Okay,
I can see why it sucks to be the first now.
Yeah, that's why.
It's like
Yeah, it's
general,
always
Brandon
very
is
shag,
the-
but
Brandon always
I
takes the
need,
longest.
yeah, but yeah, because I always over deliberate. Yeah, let me. Okay. I feel like I know what I think I'm going to pick. I feel like this is one thing that actually, especially the older people, they really like. Is when we shake hands, right? Shake hands with two hands.
With two hands, ah? Okay.
Yeah. No,
like
yeah, because it's either you put your hand on their hand, right, or on their shoulder, on their arm, their elbow, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Even like if you were to meet a customer, will you do this?
Yeah, I always do this, and especially for some of the older aunties, right? They will say, "Oh, wow, thank you." Oh, 很难找. They will say 很难找啊，你-
难找。
Because they like what they like. Offers
Yeah,
offers them certainty and like sincerity. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just curious. You're debating between this and another pick, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
I shall say it later. I shall say it later.
Yeah. We will read in the honorable mentions later.
Yeah.
I don't think that this is a.
This is the good way to end my team, right?
Yeah, it's just a bit weird.
Yeah, that's why I guess I thought but some of mine was to end it is like a very date. But I feel like if I do that, then my whole team becomes a very dating like team. Oh well.
Well, too bad you just congratulations for. All right. Next up, Jordan, what's your last pick?
Been contemplating for quite some time also. All right. I think let's go with making a meal for the loved ones.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh,
nice. Yeah. Cooking for your loved ones.
Cooking for the loved ones.
Cooking.
Yeah.
Cooking for the loved
Yeah. So for you, it's like you feel it's very chivalrous to go and sort of like prepare a meal for your loved one. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a kind of skills that really hone your character as well. So if you like baking, then you are very calculative in all this, but you like cooking your agarations.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Do you find it irritating when you cook for your loved ones and then they have a lot of like comments?
Comments.
Oh my gosh, yes! Wow, and my
so
dad, my dad is a king of cooking comments. Wow.
But I think this is a good pick. Cooking for your loved ones. Interesting. Okay. My last pick. I really wanted a driving gentleman move.
Oh.
Yeah. I think this move is a very like it's a small thing, right? But a lot of people don't do it. Is thank you waving when you're driving. There are certain times, like say for instance, when a car is in the wrong lane, okay? Let's say he has to cut 4 lanes to turn right. So he really cut through all of the like congested traffic, all this, you go away. The least you can do, right, as a gentleman, if you cut all the way right, is to apologize, right? Correct?
Yes.
It's just very okay, I'm very sorry. I'm very, very sorry, right? I'm telling you, all these douchebag BMW drivers they always freaking do it, right? And then they don't acknowledge. They just do it. It's like hey, I'm a BM what? It's like you peasant. Like you raise your hand and acknowledge, right? It's sort of saying like thank you, and I know that I made a mistake. Like I'm making a mistake, but I thank you for like helping me with this lah. Yeah, it's not that I want to thank you, but it's like it just shows is that you're entitled. Yeah, it's like you should have just.
You have no manners.
Yeah,
You have no manners. Yeah.
BMW, I tell you.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I heard before that this BMW signaling, right, got a problem. So if you signal left, right,
Bro, cannot be like all the at least 300 BMW experiences I have. All the signaling cannot signal properly.
it's like when you signal left, if you need to signal, then if you don't want to signal, you need to click back something, then you click back again, like to
Product
unsignal
problem
the whole
lah.
thing.
Not user
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, German engineering
How convenient.
stuff, man. You peasant. Yeah, like when they drive and they cut across, like those like, oh, Honda, you go the hawker center is that way, like you're on the wrong side. It's irritating, yeah. Next up, Amos, your last pick, what are you going to take?
My last pick. Oh, right. I've got it here. My last one will be explaining an inside or contextual joke to a new person in the friend group. That's
Very
quite mouthful.
nice. Very. Explaining.
Wow.
Can you say again? Where?
Explaining a inside or a contextual joke to a new person in a friend group lah.
An inside or contextual joke to a
So
new...
to put it simply, it's like gossip or
No. It's
no,
let's say
no,
if you
no.
got yeah.
make fun or make joke about the new colleague.
No, like let's say for instance, right? I'm going to give an example where it's like we have a Desmond Doss joke in our chatter, right? Correct?
Yes.
Maybe Amos doesn't understand this joke, but if I go out of my way to explain it to him, so that now he's also in on the joke, it's like a very
Okay.
it's an inclusive thing. That's what you're trying to say, right, Amos? Correct?
Yes,
To
yes. Can
share
laugh
the
together
joke
lah.
together. Yeah.
Yeah. So who's gonna explain the joke to me? Joking.
Paul.
Yeah.
We'll leave it to Paul.
I will share the episode with you later. Yeah, that's your point.
Yeah, you watch it.
yes.
Support.
I think I see it from the third person point of view. When there's a new person in the group, right? Then my friend made the inside joke. Then I just see the other, I laughed lah, but then after a while I realized, wow, damn awkward. The new person laughing. Then like, well, actually I feel quite bad for the new person. And like, sucks to be you, but it would be nice to be the person to explain the joke also lah. Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be very funny if like you're the new person, but you also laugh a lot. Right?
Yeah. Like, hey, what? Let someone ask you. What's so funny? I also don't know.
Okay, I'm going to read off the themes and then after that we'll talk about the honorable mentions. Okay, Brandon, your picks are holding a door for someone, standing on the curbside, don't go to a home empty-handed, giving a woman your jacket, shaking hands with two hands. For Jordan, a gentleman always walks a woman home, choosing to listen more than talking, maintaining eye contact, respecting personal time and space, cooking for your loved ones. For myself, is helping to carry things in general, be early for an appointment, share credit when it's meant to be shared, complimenting tastefully, and then thank you wave when driving. For Amos, is waiting for everyone to arrive before you eat, asking your friends to text you when they reach home, offering to pay, book or order first, don't interrupt people, and explaining an insight or contextual joke to a new person in a group. All right. Now that we read off the teams, what are some honorable mentions that you wish you could have picked but you didn't pick?
I was going to say my last pick. Right, I was thinking. I felt like maybe I should have. It's like I wanted to pick pulling out the chair for the lady.
That's a nice pick.
Yeah,
that's a nice pick. Yeah. I think something similar to that, right, is also when like woman comes on a date or whatever, you stand up and greet her. I mean, like,
yes. Yeah.
Amos or Jordan, any more honorable mentions, things you should have picked?
A gentleman doesn't always make the move first.
I think, but a woman appreciates sometimes when you make a move first. I feel.
Yeah, like correct.
Holding the lift.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Important.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some people that are very fast to just spam the close button. They point the middle finger.
Gentlemen press. Gentlemen only press once at the traffic light, not spam at the traffic light.
Oh, okay, yeah. Don't spam the traffic light. Okay. I think RSVP ASAP. I think it helps also. Like,
yes.
Yeah. What? Any more, you guys? Any more?
I think for me, it's like there's this. Sorry, Brandon, go first.
Go.
No, I'll be gentleman. You go first.
No. Let me be the gentleman. Please go ahead.
I guess for me, it's offering to use your computer to present the screen during a work call.
Oh yeah, it's good one. Yeah. Like or like you're being the one that set up for the meeting, right? In a way. Yeah. But most of the time, if you're the new person, it's like by default.
Yeah, sucks, man.
Like a newbie, you're going to. Yeah. Any more?
How about like doesn't insisting on paying the bill? So like in the circumstances where someone already make their offer, say, "Hey, I'll pay for the bill," but being a gentleman, I think you don't persist to keep saying, "Hey, I'll pay for the bill," lah. Do you think? In this context,
I feel like one thing that Amanda always appreciate and she wants me to do more of is is always introduce her in the social awareness. Yeah, so people always not just because this doesn't just relate to a girl. It's like, especially when you meet new people, then after the person you're with is always very classy to introduce them. Like, hey, anyway, this is my friend. Because sometimes you just talk to your friend, and the person just wait down there and just like they're just in an awkward space where they don't know whether to say how to leave or to
Yeah. But I also think like in that phase, right, when your wife was your girlfriend, it's like it's a nice thing to say that this is my girlfriend. Like,
Yes. You don't just leave her hanging. It's just like, oh, this is my girlfriend. Yeah.
Good pick. Any more last ones before we talk about the... Good to go? Okay. All right. If you had to vote for one team besides your own, which team are you voting for? I will vote for Amoz team. Actually.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, for Media's team. Don't be late.
Thank you.
I don't like... Yeah.
I'll vote for Media's team also, actually.
Thank you, brother.
I'm from Midex team.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, gentlemen, for this draft.
Me,
For being such good gentlemen. All right, boys. Also, if you're watching this, right, and you have any picks that you think should have been on this draft for gentleman moves, right, please put them in the comment below. That was our gentleman moves draft. Alright, that was our Gentleman Moves draft. If you enjoyed that episode, please remember to give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. We have episodes that drops every Friday, but in the same time, also, if you're into football, now that football season is starting, we have the Football Kaki that drops every Wednesday. And also, if you're into fun and trivial topics, we have the Kopi Bro Show that drops every Monday. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to go and vote, you can head over to our Instagram every Friday at 12 p.m. to go and vote for which team you think drafted the best set of Gentleman Moves. But remember that voting closes the next day on Saturday at 12 p.m. as well. So you only got that short window to vote. So please remember to head to our Instagram and go and vote. Alright, we hope everyone has manners that maketh you a man. But remember,
keep warm because there's a draft coming.
Why? Thank you.
Thank you.
You're also kind.
You're welcome.
Chris Posh.
Well.